Morning, folks. Well, today we're going to talk about our top 3 favourite campsites that we visited in 2023. I mean, we've got plenty to choose from and it was a difficult choice, but in the end we've come up with 3.
Yeah, so, there's lots of campsites that we liked.
That we enjoyed.
But we've just sort of had to think of 3 that we like just that little bit better.
So this is in reverse order. So number 3 is...
Yeah, number 3 is Oxenhall Touring Park. And this is in Oxon, and it's a Morris Leisure campsite, and it's just outside Shrewsbury. By car or bus, it's about a 10-minute drive into Shrewsbury.
It's probably a few miles away from Shrewsbury.
Yeah. So. The campsite is beautifully kept, very spacious. We stayed on an adult only part of the site. It's sort of there's one level for adults, and then there's another level a bit lower down if you want to bring children. So children can go there, but it's if you want a more peaceful stay.
There's a separate bit.
There's a separate part. So we stayed in that on a fully serviced pitch, didn't we? Lovely pitch. And on the children's side, there is a play area. And just behind the children's play area, there's a nice dog walk, a big field where you can take your dogs for a run. Facilities are really nice, aren't they?
Yeah, the shower block and toilets are spotlessly clean.
Yeah. And then if you come out of the campsite, it's a walk down to the main road, and there's a park and ride to the right. And then if you go a little bit further down the lane, you come to shops, and you've got a co-op, a fish and chip shop. I think it was a Chinese, wasn't it? And I think there was a hairdresser's actually. And if you turned, I'm thinking which way?
To the left.
To the left.
And walked about another half mile, you came to the Grapes
pub. There was a pub, and we had a meal there one night, and that was lovely.
Very nice meal.
A little bit further on there was a church where you could look round. Well, we couldn't get in the church, it was locked, but we had a little look round the outside. Nice little church as well. But after that, there wasn't an awful lot to walk to, was there? If you're walking, you really got to have a car and or go on the bus. Anyway, the following day we went on the park and ride, and we went into Shrewsbury, whichever.
Which is a fascinating city, isn't it?
Yes, beautiful architecture in the buildings, a lovely river that runs through it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of history.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, that's a well-kept town, isn't it? You don't see any litter or anything, it's very clean. Lots of shops, quite a bustling place, but not overcrowded. There was also a castle there. Tony went to have a look round that, didn't you?
Yes, that was quite, just on the outskirts.
Well, we couldn't go inside because we got Archie with us.
No dogs allowed.
Weren't allowed.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's lots of pubs and restaurants and eateries,
You could go on a river cruise if you wanted to.
It was lovely, really, really nice. So we would recommend
just going to Shrewsbury, even if you just drove there.
I mean, we were on the way to Wales, and we decided to stop there.
At Oxon, so
stop at this site, and I thought how nice it was. And you could get into Shrewsbury from there quite easily. So we thought, well, that would be an ideal place to stay for a couple of days. So that's what we did. So that's our number 3. Our number 2 is Chatsworth House. We love Chatsworth House, and we don't live that far away from it, about 45 minutes.
I mean, we've grown up with having Chatsworth House virtually on our doorstep, so...
it's somewhere we've visited.
Yeah, we've visited it through the years.
But there is a beautiful campsite there, and which we have visited now twice. The campsite is lovely. Again, it's off a main road, but it's a long, windy road. And once you're at the campsite, you don't hear anything. The campsite itself is on the Chatsworth estate. The facilities are nice. And it's all set amongst trees. So it's a nice campsite.
And they give you a key. Which gets you into the estate.
It's to a secret gate in the wall, and once you unlock it, you come out straight on the estate. Now if you turn right, you walk up to Chatsworth House itself, and if you turn left, you would go down to Baslow. So if you go into Chatsworth, there's the big house, which is so grand, beautiful, that you can see, and you can walk round it. You can also go in the gardens there. There's also a big courtyard where you can go into restaurants or coffee shops or gift shops.
So there's plenty of eateries.
Yeah, and then there is a farmyard that you can visit with lots of little animals there for the children.
Yeah.
And there's lots and lots of walks that you can do. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, the gardens are superb. Like Julie said, the house is worth a visit. A lot of artifacts and paintings in there. The River Derwent goes through the estate itself as well.
Yeah, it's really nice. We did also walk to Baslow the following day. There's a couple of pubs there where you can have a meal. There's a nice coffee shop.
Yeah.
I mean, there is lots of trails that you can walk from there if you like your walking. I mean, walking from the campsite down to Baslow is really enough for us. But it is a lovely place, and the coffee shop actually is set on what they call the green. There's it's all green grass, obviously, with flowers, and there's trees, and there's like a bench, little benches you can sit on, and the coffee shop overlooks that. So there is also a car park there at any time if you wanted to go down there by car. It's a nice place to visit. A very sort of quaint little village that is. So Chatsworth House is our number 2.
2, it is indeed. Our number 1 is Bowness on Windermere.
This is a really beautiful site.
It is. Set
out really nicely.
Yeah.
And we had a really nice quiet pitch. There is part of the site though that runs along the edge of, well, it is a lane, but it's quite busy. So if you were to park there, you might get a bit of noise. But where we were, it was lovely. And then there is another part of the site, which is behind a big hedge, which is all the fully serviced pitches.
Yeah.
So I think if we went again, we'd try one of those.
Yes, but it's ideally located because it's within about 10 minutes walk to Bowness itself, where you can catch the ferries to other parts of the lake. There's another little path that takes you to a nice little marina.
That's from the back of the campsite.
Yes, which is only 5 minutes walk. And then you can get to Bowness along the lakeside.
Yeah,
so
and you've got the lake on your left-hand side, all the walk down to Windermere.
So there is 2 little routes to get you into Bowness itself.
I mean, we caught a boat from the Windermere Lake and we went to Ambleside. You can buy tickets like a hop on and off, and it stops at different places along the lake. But we just went to Ambleside, and it's lovely Ambleside if you did that trip. And there's a nice pub there, or a couple of pubs actually, that you can sit and look out on the lake and have something to eat. There's a few little shops there, and it's nice to walk round.
Yes, so you can catch a steamer from Bowness going south to a place called Lakeside, and then there's a lovely steam railway which takes you to a place called Haverswaite, and that's well worth doing. Yeah,
it's a couple of hours run, isn't it?
Yeah,
it was really nice. We enjoyed that. That was, I think, one of the first times Archie had been on a train, steam train, and he was frightened to death.
He didn't like the noise of the steam engine.
But that is a nice thing to do, isn't it? If you're staying at Bowness.
Yeah.
Obviously, in Bowness, there's lots of shops you can walk round.
Nice pubs and restaurants.
Pubs and restaurants.
Yeah.
And there was even a market on, wasn't there, while we were there?
Yeah.
I mean, it was very, very busy. It is a bustling place, so be prepared for that.
Yeah. It was the height of the summer.
Yeah. I mean, if you went, lower season sort of thing, it probably wouldn't be quite so busy.
That's true.
But we enjoyed it, didn't we?
Yeah.
There's lots of places to walk to.
Yeah. And like I say, the campsite is really conveniently situated.
Yeah, and I mean the walk down from the campsite to Bowness is, through a lane.
Past the golf course.
Yeah, golf course. It's a nice walk.
Yeah, pleasant walk. And the lakeside walk from the marina is beautiful as well.
Yeah, because you're seeing all the boats and everything, and
there's picnic
watching
areas.
People out on the lake. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
So yes, we will be going back there because we really enjoyed it. I mean, we might not get as good weather as we had when we went, because the Lake District is renowned for
mixed weather.
Yes, but we had a beautiful weekend, didn't we? Long weekend, actually.
Yeah.
So that is our number one, the top one.
It certainly was. So let's see what 2024 brings.
Yeah.
And we'll have to have a review next year.
Yeah. We have got a few things planned, but I need to start looking now and booking some places to go.
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody, you take care.
Yeah, let's hope it's been informative.
And you've enjoyed it. Yeah. And we'll see you in the next one. Oh, just before we go, please press that subscribe button and click on the like button, and then you'll be notified when our next videos are up.
Yes.
So we'll see you in the next one.
Bye for now.
Bye.